We keep the Reach safe. We flood Markarth with wealth. But does the Jarl listen to us when we want to say? No. He's busy forgetting that Ulfric Stormcloak saved this city from the Forsworn. Ulfric's a hero, not a damn criminal. He used the Thu'Mic, shouted us Forsworn from the walls. Then he led a band of Nord warriors in to take the city. Just like Talos himself at the Battle of Old Hroldan, reclaiming the Reach from those heathen natives. They started the Great War, nearly destroyed the Imperial city. Then the Emperor took the coward's way out and surrendered. Now, the elves dictate everything we do, and they don't want us acknowledging a mere human like Talos as the god he is. Stay out of trouble in my city.
Ondolamar is the commander of the Thalmor in Markarth. You have the honor of addressing a member of the Thalmor. Bask in it. We're the ruling body of the Old Mary Dominion. Saviors of Myr. Victors of the Great War. The Empire exists because we allow it to exist. And I'm here to make sure the Jarl of Markarth remembers that. The Thalmor saved all of Elvenkind during the Oblivion Crisis. We've been watching over our lands for 200 years. We refounded the Old Mary Dominion, an alliance between us and our Bosmer cousins. You might know them from their common name, Wood Elves. We intend to prove the superiority of Myr over man, 1 century at a time. As if this craggy wretch of a city could give birth to a superiorly bred Myr such as myself. No, I'm not from Markarth. I was sent here to lead the Thalmor's interests in this corner of Skyrim. It's my mission to root out all Talos worship in this city. It's a religious matter. The Thalmor do not recognize Talos as a god. He was only a man, and does not deserve a place in our pantheon. The Empire has agreed to accept our beliefs, and its citizens have a responsibility to cease their heretical worship. You're awfully inquisitive, aren't you? I like that. Perhaps you'd care to solve a little problem I'm having. Ogmund the Scout. He's old, respected, and I know for a fact that he worships Talos in his home. But the Jarl has been hesitant to call for his arrest. I want you to break into his home and find evidence. All right, then.
You here to see the Jarl. No sudden moves, understand?
You? Who are you to approach the Jarl of Markarth? Very well. You may approach the mournful throne. But watch your words. Keep your eyes open for Forsworn when you're on the roads.
You speak to Igmund, son of Orofdia, Jarl of Markarth. Yes, I know. We have some advantages if they come here. The city is built into the mountainside, so it's hard to reach into, even from the skies. And everything is made of stone, even the beds. We'll have no trouble from Dragon's Fire here. My guards told me. Poor Margaret. And witnesses report that the attacker was shouting some nonsense about being a Forsworn. I want to make things clear. Markarth has its troubles, but there are no Forsworn in this city. They are only a threat in the hills and along the roads where they live. Everywhere else, we are in control. It all started here, this rebellion. When the Empire lost the Reach during the Great War, we became desperate. We promised a group of Nord militia free worship in exchange for their help retaking the hold. Then the elves found out about it. We were forced to arrest all of them. Ulfric Stormcloak, their leader, used the whole thing as proof that the Empire had abandoned Skyrim. The rebels called it the Markarth Incident. It was the founding day for the Stormcloaks, and where this war really started. Are you a sellsword? I don't like your kind. No honor, no loyalty, unreliable. But I can't turn away a potential ally in these times. Let's see if you're better than a common mercenary. My scouts have tracked down one of the Forsworn leaders, hiding out in their blood-soaked camps. Deal with them. We will see.
We will see.
I don't know you, and I don't sell what precious property we have to outsiders.
Damn many.
But if you're willing to work, and you prove to be reliable, I might deem you worthy to live here. My steward will handle things from there. When the Aldmeri Dominion invaded the Imperial City, the Legion all but turned a blind eye to the other provinces. Many of the disgruntled natives of the Reach used the opportunity to depose the Empire and founded what they called an independent kingdom. It was little more than a chaotic uprising, but the Reach was removed from Imperial authority for 2 years before we reclaimed it. But the leaders of the uprising refused our offers of peace. They fled into the hills and became the Forsworn. The White Gold Concordat, our treaty with the elves after the Great War, forbids free worship of Talos. But that's what we promised Ulfric and his men. It seems foolish looking back, but at the time we were hoping the elves wouldn't find out. So when they did find out, it was either we arrest Ulfric and the militia, or enter into yet another war with the Aldmeri Dominion. The choice was clear, and now Ulfric threatens the thinly veiled peace we sacrificed so much for. I want no mercy for those Forsworn. Understand?
I'm Igmund's uncle, as well as his steward. My Jarl, we need to discuss the state of Markarth's collapsing trade with the other holds.
Of course there's a collapse in trade, Rayrick. The Stormcloaks stalk every road and harass every one of our patrols.
Not to mention the rebels completely control Windhelm and all of East March Hold.
Why do you pester me with battles we can't win? I need my steward to plan for a victory, not nag me with every ill account.
Forgive me for worrying about the future of Markarth. The lifeblood of a city is gold, Igmund, and it doesn't stop bleeding because there's a war on.
Very well. I'll send a request for additional legionnaires to protect trade to the other Imperial holds. Hopefully, Solitude can spare more men.
I advise Igmund. The Jarl has put out a bounty on Forsworn. Here, take a look at this decree for details. Until next time.
So we'll deal with that.
Old Warren City underneath the keep. The Schuenzell.
If you want to, though, you can also then go where that guy was talking about, the Schuenzell, and take on a quest from a researcher down there.
The Silverblood family will be heard.
That, like it's down over this way. That, you can complete. I think I'll probably do that one as our first, traverse, whatever. Traverse into a, Dwemer location.
My cousin's out fighting dragons, and what do I get? Guard duty.
You want to go fight dragons? Probably get killed the very first one he found.
You don't know anything about this house? No. Anyone seen entering or leaving? Any strange lights or unusual noises? It's abandoned, and it's always been abandoned. Excuse me, but do you know anything about this house? Seen anyone enter or leave? I'm with the Vigil of Stendar. We believe this house might have been used for Daedra worship, evil rites and so forth. I was actually just about to head on inside. Be good to have someone watch my back. Follow me, and keep your eyes open. Daedra are powerful creatures and tricksters. Never know what you'll find.
I'm actually gonna have Lydia stay out here for this.
As you wish, my Thane.
This gets a little crazy, that's why.
Fresh food. No wood rot on the furniture. Someone's been here. Recently. But the people I asked say no one enters or leaves. Wait, did you hear that? I think it came this way. That's it. Something's inside the house. Come on, we're getting to the bottom of this. Come out! We know you're here. There's another door. See if you can get it open. Stendar's mercy! This isn't an ordinary Daedra. We have to get help.
Weak. He's weak. You're strong. Crush him.
You first. Come on. Let's go.
No. Kill him. Crush his bones. Tear at his flesh.
Get out of my head, Daedra.
You will kill, or you will die.
I don't want to die. I can't die here. The Daedra has us. It's you or me.
Yes, your reward is waiting for you, mortal. Further down.
I don't really have that much space left. Block 10% more damage with your shield. Measure 40 points. Restoration spells. I'll just take some of this stuff. Fine moonstone. Steel plate gauntlets. If you want to take stuff out of here, this is really the only time to do it, because I think when you come back in, next time it's a regular home. But what happens is that you are conscripted by the Daedra into completing a task.
Yes, further into the bowels.
Yeah, it makes it sound like we're giving this house an enema or something. Into the bowels of the house.
So close, your prize is waiting. Fool. Did you think Molegbal, the Lord of Domination, would so easily reward you? What do you see from that little cage? Speak! Yes, it's an altar. Men would come and sacrifice the wretched in my name. The weak would be punished by the strong. But a Daedric lord has his enemies, and my rival Boethia had her priest desecrate the altar until you came. Revenge? No, I want submission. I want the priest who did this to bend his knee me and give me his soul. He comes by to perform Boethiah's insulting rites at my altar, but he's been missing, captured and bound, left to rot. Save him. Let him perform his rite one more time. And when he does, we will be waiting for him.
I never completed this quest when I took it on last time. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. One has to wonder though, why the hell this whole thing is down here? Who has the time to dig a hole through their wall and then just build this entire, mine system kind of thing? Also, makes you wonder if maybe that shrine's been down there for forever, and the Daedra took control of the people here and made them dig that tunnel down there to where it was at, so we would worship them. I think that's probably the more likely reason of what happened.
We heading out? As you will, my Thane. I will protect you with my life.
Damn straight.
Well, what am I supposed to do? Never leave the house? You want that ending?
You're closing this stall, and that's final.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. In the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself.
We're not fighting, we're just... Why don't I get you something to eat? Mama and Papa will talk later.
The
I
finest
work silver,
jewelry in
like
all
my
of
father,
Markarth.
and his father before him.
Are you looking for a gift for a friend, perhaps? Or a lover? My family came here centuries ago. We made a good living smithing the silver that flows through the city. But you probably wanted to know about the fancy carvings and stonework, didn't you? Travelers always do. Here, I have a delivery I need to make to Calcimo. Why don't you take it to him? He knows the history of Markarth better than anyone. Thank you. He can be a bit difficult, but I'm sure he'll appreciate your help. Beautiful things for beautiful people. Come back if you need a new ring or necklace.
So let's see, with the local map. Calcimo's. So yeah, that's Calcimo's, the guy down there
I'm gonna be a
that
silver one day, like my mother and father.
deals with the Dwemer research. So I guess we'll go ahead and do that now. Get a head start. I was thinking about doing Blackreach for it, but that place is crazy. I'm not high enough level for that place yet, and
Let me guess. You need a drink. It's the Silver Blood Inn you're looking for.
this is the closest place for Dwemer stuff.
Next season, nephew. Next season for sure.
Next season for sure. What? Uncle Calcelmo, I don't understand what you mean.
The excavation I canter. Right after I finish my book, we'll start excavating the Shuan Zell again.
Could I maybe skip the excavation, Uncle Calcelmo? I just think you won't need me.
Nonsense. You're a vital part of my research team. You'll be there, have no fear. Now, I don't want to hear another word of protest. What are you doing here? The excavation site is closed. I don't need any more workers or guards. I told you I'm not hiring any more guards. Why do you people always bother me when I'm trying to finish my research? You idiot! Do you even know who I am? The most recognized scholar on the Dwemer in all of Tamriel. And you people keep bothering me. I'm sorry, I got too excited. I'm in the middle of some very stressful work, and I shouldn't have yelled. How can I help you? Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting to pick that up. Poor Kira. Such a patient woman. Now, you're supposed to get something for your trouble, aren't you? How about some gold? People seem to like that, I notice. Yes, their history and culture is all around us in Markarth, a race of stonecutters, artisans, and engineers. They invented machines and built elaborate underground cities where they researched powers to rival the gods themselves. And then, at a time we are still not sure when, they disappeared. The whole people, all at once, leaving behind only their works.
This is what I've been most curious about out of everything in Skyrim, is what the hell happened to the Dwemer exactly?
Persistent, aren't you? Oh, very well. Who am I to stand in the way of curiosity? I'll let you in if you agree to something for me. There's a giant spider in the Thu'Mic. My workers call her Nimhi, the poisoned one. If you deal with Nimhi, I'll let you into both the excavation site and my Dwemer museum. What do you say? Enthusiasm. Good. Here's the key to the dig site. To protect my research, for one. There are more cutthroat scholars out there who would steal my findings if they got the chance. And the excavations into Thu'Mic are dangerous. Dwemer machines and traps still functional, even after thousands of years. So you wish to master the arcane arts?
He's got a lot of stuff here. Spell tomes. Wow. Lightning from your eyes, 6 damage health, and half to magicka. Each is cast again each time you hit. That's weird. Must be some of those new skills or new spells that they added in. Yeah, those mods added in. Invoke primeval power, deal 15 magic damage. Fix an extra 50 bonus true damage is dealt, which decreases by 1 each time you cast the spell. That's interesting. Featherfall. Immediate fall damage 15 seconds. Fire of the Master. Target minions spit a fireball that deals dual casts twice. Interesting. Fire rune, firebolt flames, fracture. Fury. Hidden scorpion. Surreptitiously place a mark of death upon a hostile target at short range. Two per destruction skill level. That's interesting. Ice spike, illusionary weakness. That's interesting. Harmless for 20 seconds. Damage taken ends the effect. Spell tome Inferno. 7 firebolts. Lesser Sanctuary, Lesser Ward. Mimic Magic. Offensive Contingency. Interesting. Protection from elves. Interesting. Seduce. Interesting. Humanoid often generate an ally for 60 seconds or until 60 damage is sustained. Talon Strike. Unsummon. So these are pretty interesting. Gate. Summons target in front of you. Does not work on flying targets. Destructive form or defensive formation. It's weird. Circle of Scorn. Your attack damage increases by 40%. Chanthrax? What the crap? Yes, Chanthrax. The cousin of Anthrax. Disease that does 6 damage for 10 seconds. When the victim casts a spell, disease spreads nearby target. Interesting. Befuddle. Astral Jaunt. Astral Anchor. Arrow to the knee. This is the one reason I put in one of these spell adding mods is just for this spell, the Arrow to the Knee spell. Alexia's Grace. Movement speed's increased by 70. Interesting. Scroll Mayhem. Creatures that will attack anyone nearby in 60 seconds.
What? Oh, goodbye.
So. I'm gonna check how much space I have left real quick. Don't run out of hard drive space. I've still got plenty of hard drive space. Let's go ahead and do it. I will switch over to flames on the left hand. You can also break into here. So the spider is not too far in. But it is a massive spider. It's similar to the one that you fight. Well, actually, I don't think you have fought a spider of this magnitude yet. It's bigger than the one that you see and have seen so far in this walkthrough. And more dangerous too. Nothing that Jordish couldn't handle there. No, that's not it. It's much bigger than that. Actually, make sure I'm at full health here. Maybe I'll just stick to... Of course, the ceiling spell's pretty weak. There it is there. Oh, what the hell? It got changed, apparently. Oh, crap. Oh crap, I just killed Lydia. Bastard. Maybe kill Kenny now. Maybe kill Lydia. Crap, it's gonna start shooting, Well, no, that's not gonna work. Switch to Dwarven bow, steel arrows. No, orbital shards.